She worked together with the other workers all day long, and they were fed only once a day by the wicked rich man. The mother went back home very exhausted. Upon coming home, she would find all the toys of the baby broken into small pieces. The next day, the mother went out again for work without leaving any toy for her baby. When she came to her to feed her baby, to her surprise, the walls and slots of their house were either broken or destroyed. She remained silent but observant. As soon as the parts of the house have been repaired, she again left Bernardo Carpiolo. When she came home, she found the same somewhere. Next time, the mother deliberately gave her son an iron rod to play with. She broke this rod into pieces. Now, the parents were growing alarm over the extraordinary strength of Bernardo. News of it also spread in the neighborhood. As her daily routine, the mother went out again to work for the selfish rich man. There were many workers, so they had to make a kainin. After cutting the small trees beneath the big ones, they went to the forest to get rattan, which would be made into saplings. When they returned from the forest, it was already evening. After they returned, they were very hungry. Being so hungry, they began to climb the big trees, the branches, and even the twigs. As they were so hungry and without any means of obtaining food, they became faint. They took the rattan and placed in between of their legs. Finally, it was connected to their anus. And thus became their tails. Not long upon his arrival, he was surprised because his laborers were not around. He found monkeys jumping and running among trees. He called to them, but no one listened. They ran away. The rich man went home and was wondering where his laborers had gone. He didn't know at first that his laborers were turning to monkeys. But on the following night, he dreamed that these workers were the monkeys.
Jenny, babe.
That was then when the mother did not come back home. Bernardo grew up without the presence of his mother. He was cared by his father alone. Bernardo, now claimed as the strongest man in the whole country, was still longing for his mother. As a result, he challenged God in exchange to know where his mother is. He passed the first two trials given by God, but on the third trial, when God asked him to stop the quarrel between the two mountains. Hey, stop!
Stop down.
In a considered gesture, he impulsively went between the warring mountains. He extended his arms to stop, but instead he got caught between the two mountains and was buried alone, alive, with only his head out. Today, it was believed that whenever Bernardo Carpiolo struggles to free himself from the grip of the mountains and look for his mother, earthquakes occur. The old folk would say that when he finally frees himself, that will be the end of the world. That is the legend of the origin of the earthquake and monkey. Bernardo, in search for his mother, was trying to escape out for the big two mountains.
Hindi, okay lang.
We cannot see you people here. How did you? Captain the poem that they are going go.
One day, the bat saw an owl. The bat was sleeping, hanging on the branch of a tree. The owl was sitting on the branch. The owl was sleeping. The bat woke up as it was bitten by the mosquitoes. Said the bat to the owl, "You owl look like a cat!" The owl replied to the bat, "You too